Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is approximately 7:17 p.m. I'm here in Hopewell, Virginia, and I'm going to be honest with you. I want you to take a little listen as to what noises you hear on this end. Listen. Nothing, right? For a non-sensitive person, you think, oh, peace and quiet. Awesome. During the whole COVID-19 and, and all the chaos and mayhem going on, hearing this in the middle of this is basically a township. It's kind of like a small city, but it kind of is not. It's a town. Where I live is right beside the regional library. There's a park. I live where there's a lot of there's a pub, a meadery, and all that fun stuff. And usually around this time, you don't hear this. You hear a lot of people carrying on, you hear music, you hear the hustle and bustle of people and traffic, and nothing. It is 7 o'clock. This quietness has been pretty much an all-day thing. I have not seen any cars moving. I have heard a few occasional arguments because it's so quiet amongst the tenants, people that live out here. I live beside other apartments, and there's nobody out. This is something I've never seen before. Now, okay, when I lived in the country in Matoka, hearing nothingness, hearing stillness, hearing and seeing no traffic, and not another soul for however long, that was a normal thing there. Here in the city, it's not a normal thing. And this is a sound of fear. For someone who's a sensitive, an empath, this is what fear sounds like. This is what paranoia sounds like. This is the sound of fear, of terror, and paranoia. I thought I heard people, but I guess not. It's heartbreaking. People are afraid and they want to believe that what is happening is some kind of government conspiracy to enact martial law. They want to believe that this is a ploy, if you will, to gain control and do a hard reset on the economy and everything, which there are better ways of doing it, but other than this, I do know some people that do have COVID-19, and I can assure you from the very bottom of all my seriousness that COVID-19 is real. It's at the point where I know some people that are mourning the deaths of people that had it. And I say had it is because they're dead. It's scary. It's terrifying. Quarantine can be exactly as you make it. Quarantine can be fun. It can give you a moment to reflect on yourself. Do some serious soul searching of yourself. You can take the opportunity to organize your home or something. I mean, do something, unplug for a minute. Get off your phone, unplug a minute. Play a video game or unplug drastically, which means no electronics or TV. Listen to the radio for a change. See what's going on. Revisit some old things you used to do, like color, make crafts, look for jobs where you can work from home. I mean, personally, I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I've been taking my extra time and trying to be there for people that can't really handle this, what's going on. And honestly, I'm barely holding it together. We have only but ourselves. We have our phones to talk to people. We have FaceTime. Technology, this is actually going to teach us how much we rely on technology, and it's also going to teach us how much we actually do crave person-to-person interaction. I'm going to be honest with you. The people I miss, and I feel like I've taken advantage of not having the freedom of going and visiting whenever I wanted to. The top people on the list is my mom and dad, and my sister, and my brother-in-law, and my niece. And I don't know. I've realized that I don't know how to be a sister, and I've realized I don't know how to be an aunt. And these are things I want to work on, but I don't know how. See, I'm taking this time to study myself. Taking this time to look at all the flaws and the improvements that I've made. I have to say, I came a long way versus 5 years ago. That I'm not going to say there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm not going to say that there's nothing to be afraid of, because honestly, we should have a healthy fear of this. The only resistance we have is don't touch your face in public. Keep your phone clean. When you get home, take all your clothes off, put them in the washer, and jump in the shower. Because COVID is you catch it by touch, especially on your face. It is a very real illness, disease. Me having asthma, which is a chronic illness, I am more susceptible. And whenever I have an asthma attack, you have no idea how many people look at me like they want to yeet me out of the frickin' store. Or they want to head for the hills. And what hurts the most is people acting like I'm going to hurt them. My husband and I went to the grocery store because we actually did need to get a few things. And this man, I never forget the looks. This man and his son. His son was going to go down an aisle and grab something in the same aisle I was. And he grabbed his son and he looked at me all like terrified. And I went, "Hi." And he snatched his son away and he bolted. And I'm like, what? Number one, I don't have COVID, but of course you never know. Number two, there's a far better way to handle all this. I actually broke down and cried in the grocery store. I enjoy being nice and kind to people, but if people act a certain way, there's no opportunity for me to do that. I am a social person. I can't help that. If I say hello, I'm not upset that you don't say hello back, but I am upset when someone looks at me, a type of way, and it hurt, like, oh, I'm gonna, I don't know, make you sick, and then I find out on the news that we got people that have COVID. The younger generation, or I'm ashamed to say it, my generation, are off at Walmart licking deodorants. Or licking toilet seats. Has our world gotten so bad that we've allowed, I'll just say it, the idiot gene progressed to a point where it's normal for people to do stupid things that risk their lives as well as others? Has our world gotten so bad that people actually are tempting fate and want to die? If so, why? If so, what can we do to fix that? What can we do to make this better? There's a lot of crazy theories on how to fix it, but is that really what it's going to take? I like to hear what you guys say. I like to hear what you guys think, honestly. Without being nasty and mean and derogatory. I'm sure we can manage that. So, I am continually praying for all of you. And I wish we all have a really good day today, and love and light to you all.